Hey guys, welcome to SGT Classes, and in this video we are going to discuss about the truth tables of some statements. Okay, but before that, the sentences which are not considered as the statements. I will tell you about that. Sentences like the request or like order or like the exclamatory sentence or interrogative sentences or the open statements. Okay, which are not considered as the statements for the mathematical logic or the logic or the reasoning in the mathematics. Okay, but today we are going to learn about the truth tables, TT. Okay, truth tables of some statements which are joined by and or if then and if and only if. Okay, so I will tell you how to form a truth table for that type of statements which are joined by and or if then and only if and only if. Okay, so let's start. Okay, now see that I have written here the conjunction. Okay, it is represented by this symbol. Okay, it is inverted V. Okay, inverted V, and it is and its name is and. Okay, so we will learn about this type of truth table, which is the statement which is joined by and. Okay, Sachin is a good cricketer and he scored good or great runs in the cricket. Okay, like this. Okay, Sachin is a good cricketer and he had or he has scored great runs or huge runs or lots runs in the cricket. Okay, such type of statement which is joined by and. Okay, so and what is the truth table for and, we will see. Okay, now see conjunction, it is known as conjunction. Okay, when I join any two statements by and, it is known as conjunction. It is represented by inverted V and it is known as and. It is known as and. Okay, I am joining any statement by and. Okay, and now see there is a truth table. One thing you have to remember, that consider that P is one statement and Q is second statement and it is joined by and. Okay, P is one statement and Q is the second statement and it is joined by and at that time you have to use this. Okay, P is the one statement and Q is the second statement, first second statement, and it is joined by and at that time. Okay, I will draw the truth table for and. Okay, P and Q. See, in the first P, okay, true to false, you have to take compulsory. Okay, these two columns are common for all the truth tables. Okay, so these are the values, truth values. T, truth, false, then one is truth, one is false, truth, false. Okay, you have to just write same values for the all four type of tables I will tell you. And now T will give T. Okay, what is okay means first statement is true and second statement is true, you will get true. Okay, if first statement is true, second statement is false, then it is false. First statement is false and second statement is true, it is also false, and first false and second false, then it is also false. Okay, see, and whenever I use and for join any two statements, at that time only the first statement and second statement, if and only if first statement and second statement is true, then only the final statement is true, P and Q are true. Okay, but if first statement is true, second is false, then it is false. First statement is false, second is true, it is false, and first statement is false and second is also false, then it is false. Okay, in the case of and, okay, you have to remember only this statement is true. Okay, because whenever both statements are true, at that time only that whole statement is true. Otherwise that statement is not true for the rest all three categories. You have to remember this. Second, I have their second disjunction. Okay, we or, I will use or. Okay, I will study or I will play. Okay, like this, I will study or I will play. Okay, like this, you take any example, or I will go to Mahabaleshwar or I will go to Matheran. Okay, I will take this type of statements. Okay, or. Okay, when I join two statements. Okay, when I join two statement by or. Okay, so at that time, okay, I will use V. Okay, that is a symbol to join and or. Okay, this is V disjunction, this is known as disjunction. V is used or, it is means or. Okay, now I will tell you that I can do one thing at a time only. Okay, one thing. Okay, I will do one thing. Okay, I cannot do two things at a time. Okay, so for the or okay disjunction, the truth table is totally opposite to conjunction. Okay, because it's very honest thing that I can do one thing at a time. Okay, you have to just keep in your mind you can do one thing at a time, so either this will true or that will true. Okay, so please concentrate on this thing. Okay, so now see that P and Q. Okay, I have just written okay the truth table. Okay, TTFF, truth means these are the true values. Okay, truth values. Okay, then false, T false. Okay, truth false, truth false, truth false false. Okay, then this T truth. Okay, now first statement is true and second is true. Okay, then this is true, truth or false. Okay, truth or false, it is true, false or true, it is true, and false false, it is false. Okay, so when I can do both things at a time, maybe it is possible. Okay, or I can do one thing at a time, it is possible, but I cannot do anything at a time, it is impossible. That's why last statement is false. Okay, you remember this. Okay, so first these three are true and last is false. In this case first is true and the rest all are false. Okay, these two columns are same for all these. Okay, you can check it. Please try to understand. Okay, please try to understand what is given and how you can memorize or remember. Okay, this is the beginning of your mathematical logic, and it is means very helpful for the understanding purpose for the next remaining part of the mathematics. So please concentrate. Okay, conditional implication, it is also known as implication if then. We use if then. Okay, and this is PQ. Okay, PQ. Okay, you can use this type of symbols. Okay, and P is known as hypothesis or antecedent, and Q is known as conclusion or consequence. Okay, now in this case if then, if I studied hard, okay, I will then got good marks in exams. Okay, if then. Okay, if then anything else. Okay, if then if I work hard then will earn great good money. Okay, so if then any statement, okay, which is joined by if then, that type of statement we are going to learn right now. Now I will show you that PQ, truth false false, true false true false, these two columns are remain same in all the categories. Okay, now true. Okay, right, if I studied hard I will get good marks, then I will get good marks, this is true, and this is true. Okay, now if one is true one is false, then it is false. Okay, if one is false one is true, it is true. Okay, now see this, first is true and second is false, then false, then first is false, second true, false false true. Okay, now this only one statement is not true, false, because the reason P hypothesis, antecedent, and Q is conclusions consequence, means your Q is totally depends on P, your Q is totally depends on P. In this case implies, P implies Q, P implies Q. Okay, and I have not told one thing, this is conjunction, P conjunction Q, this is P disjunction Q, this is P implies Q. Okay, you have to read like this. So hypothesis, antecedents. Okay, so first statement decide the place of second statement. Okay, this is hypothesis. Okay, and now in this case the first statement is true and second is false, it is impossible. Okay, because if the first statement is false, second is true, it's possible, but first statement is true and second is false, it is impossible. If then, okay, if I am going to use, so only this statement is false, rest all are the true. Okay, in the case of if then. Okay, just try to understand, just try to concentrate on this topic. Okay, so it will help you in the next topics of the mathematical logic. Okay, we'll continue. This is the one of the conditional implication, or this P implies Q, and we use if then in the statements. Then this type of values you will get in the truth table, TT, truth table of if then. P implies Q, conditional implication. Now last one is there, one is negation is remaining, and negation I will tell you in deep how to study the negation of any type of statement. Okay, because that is a separate topic. I will take separate time. I will teach you that separately. I have very means I have lots of time, but I cannot upload the huge lengthy videos. The reason is, you know, that Wi-Fi. I don't have any Wi-Fi connection at my home. I'm just uploading with the mobile net. Okay, and one thing, but within the short time of period, you will get all videos and you will get knowledge of mathematical logic in deep. Okay, that is, and this is my promise to you. Okay, but see that by conditional double implication, it is means double. See, this is both side arrows are there. This is a single one directional arrow is there, but this is double directional arrow we use in this case. Okay, this type of symbol we use, and this is known as double implication. Okay, okay, p, if p then q. Okay, if and only if and only if. Okay, if p is there, then only q is there. Okay, like this type of statements. Okay, so you have to concentrate, you have to read such type of statements. Okay, so you'll get so many examples. Okay, so for that we'll learn later, but we just discuss about the truth table. If and only if. Okay, by conditional, this is known as double implication. If p then only q, this type of statements. So these first two categories are same: truth, truth, false, false, true, false, true, false. Okay, now see the true. If p then only q, true. Okay, both means both truth values should be same. Okay, both of the truth values should be same. Okay, both are same. Okay, means true to, then it is correct. False was, then it is true. Okay, true to, then it is true. False, then it is true. Okay, one is true, one is false. One is true, one is false. One is false, one is true, it is false. Okay, if and only if. Okay, p and q. If and only if. Okay, p is true, then only q is true, then it is true. If p is false, then only q is false, then it is true. And one is true, one is false, it is false. Okay, so remember this condition here, and so you'll get true, and here is true, and rest two are the false. Okay, so these are the some tables, initial tables, which are given in mathematical logic. So introduction, we have just studied these tables. More information I'll give in the next video about the negation. Okay, how to write negation of any statement. Okay, so we'll learn all the things which are given in this mathematical logic lesson, but it will take time. I will try to upload more videos for this lesson or for your whole mathematics syllabus as soon as possible for your part second mathematics. Then also this time I have decided to upload the more videos for the not only mathematics but chemistry, physics and biology also, and very soon you'll get all that videos. But one thing I am expecting by you, that your cooperation and your support and your comments. Okay, so please do comments. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon so you'll get the notification on time of upcoming videos. Thanks and keep watching.